Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing very good. In the last class, we discussed about refractive index and absolute refractive index, and we have solved so many problems on the formula n is equal to c by v. Correct? In this class, we are going to study about the problems on relative refractive index, and we are going to solve so many problems on this formula n2e1 is equal to v1 by v2, n12 is equal to v2 by v1, and n21 is equal to n2 by n1. On these formulas we are going to solve some problems, and I am also going to explain that all formula are same and when to use this formula. When a question comes on refractive index, when to use this formula, when to use this formula n is equal to c by v, and when to use this formula n21 is equal to n2 by n1. Like this, all doubts which you will be having on refractive index all will be cleared by end of this video. And I have framed this video in such a way that initially I'll take some problems on simple levels, and afterwards I am going to increase the level. At the end you are going to understand that this formula and this formula both are same, and after the completing video you will not be having any doubts on refractive index. And I hope that you might have already watched the video on refractive index and n is equal to c by v formula. All problems on n is equal to c by v formula have been solved in that video. So if you did not watch it, go and watch to that video. Let us start the video without any delay. Right. First of all, relative refractive index. Relative refractive index means the refractive index of any medium referred with respect to any other medium. In the last class we discussed about absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive index means what? We are going to measure refractive index of any medium with respect to air or vacuum. Then the first medium will be always air or vacuum. That refractive index is known as absolute refractive index. Here we are going to study about relative refractive index. Relative refractive index means we are going to study the refractive index of a medium with respect to another medium. The second medium will not be air or vacuum now. It may be any medium. That is a major difference between absolute refractive index and relative refractive index. Okay. So now see this formula n21 is equal to v1 by v2. Okay. When to use this formula? When you have two mediums, this is first medium and this is second medium. Light ray is traveling from first medium to second medium like this. Imagine that light ray is traveling from first medium to second medium. Where refraction will happen? Refraction will happen here, correct? In the second medium refraction will happen. If the refraction did not happen, light ray will pass straight like this without any deviation. Imagine that this is rarer medium and this is denser medium. Now how light ray will bend? Light ray will bend towards the normal, correct? So refracted light ray will pass like this, correct? So where refraction happened? Refraction happened in the second medium. So that's why refractive index of second medium. Where refraction happened, we are going to measure refractive index of that medium. That's why here refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. Means if first medium is having some medium, with respect to that, when light ray is passing from one medium to another medium, then how much difference in speed will happen? That is what we are going to measure here. What we are going to measure here? Refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium. Means refraction is happening in the first medium. This will be first medium and this will be second medium. Light ray will be passing like this now. Light ray will be passing like this. When light ray passes like that, imagine second medium is denser medium, first medium is rarer medium. Light ray, if no refraction happen, light ray will pass like this. But denser to rarer, it will bend away from the normal. So refracted light ray will be passing like this. So how much refraction happened in the first medium with respect to second medium? That is what? refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium will be is equal to V2 divided by V1. Okay, so this is what the difference in between these two formulas. Now, when to use this formula? Children will be getting confused when to use n21, n is equal to c by v, or n21 is equal to n2 by n1. When to use this formula, children will be getting confused. When you find this word with respect to, in the question, if there is a word like with respect to, then you have to use this formula n21 is equal to n2 by n1, or n12 is equal to v2 by v1, or n21 is equal to v1 by v2. If there is no word like this with respect to in the question, or it may be measured as, it may be given as only refractive index or absolute refractive index, then you have to use this formula. If this is mentioned in the question as absolute, then this formula n is equal to c by v. If it is mentioned as only refractive index of a medium is, then this formula. If they mentioned refractive index of one medium with respect to another medium, it may be glass or diamond or water, any medium it may be. If they mention as with respect to, then you use this formula, or else use this formula. And we think that we have to remember, do we need to remember three formulas? No, all formulas are same. How are they all same? See now, n21 is equal to v1 by v2, n21 is equal to n2 by n1. I'll prove that these two are same now. How are they same? See now, n21 is equal to what I wrote? I wrote v1 divided by v2, correct? I'll take this formula and I will, from this formula I'll come to this formula. It means that both will be same. See now, n21 will be is equal to n2 divided by n1 also. What is n? N is c by v. So from here what can we write? We can write n2 will be is equal to c divided by v2, and in the same way n1 is equal to c divided by v1. So n2 is c divided by v2 divided by n1 will be c divided by v1, correct? So what it will become, if I write in terms of fractions perfectly, c by v2 into v1 divided by c, it will come. C gets cancelled. What is remaining? v1 by v2. n21 is here in the LHS side, n21. So n21 we got v1 divided by v2. So n21 is equal to v1 by v2, n21 is equal to n2 by n1. So these two formulas are same. Both are same. And is this formula different? No. This is also not different. This formula both are same. How? We'll discuss at the end. Okay na? So now let us solve some simple problems on using this formula. How they will frame questions on these formulas? How will they frame questions here is, they may give v1 and v2 and they'll ask you to find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, or refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium. First way of giving. First method of giving question is v1 they will give and v2 they will give, and they'll ask you to find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, or refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium. Like this they make you. Are you getting my point? And remember that 1 and 2 may be any medium, not necessarily 1 and 2 only. Glass, diamond, glass, water, water, glass, water, diamond, kerosene, turpentine oil, benzene, alcohol, anything, any medium it may be. So v1, v2 they will give. They may ask you to find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, or first medium with respect to second medium. And next method of asking question is, they may ask you to find v1, they will give you v2 and n21. Okay. And the third way of asking question is, they will give v1, they'll ask v2 and they will give n21 also. V2 they'll ask. So these are the three methods of asking question. You should be able to solve. I'll solve one model. Remaining also simple only, right? Just algebraic transferring of LHS to RHS. So let us solve one question now. V1 and V2 they have given. They have asked us to find the refractive index. Let us find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium also let us find. And let us also find refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium also. Okay. So now what is formula for N21? N21 formula will be V1 divided by V2. What is V1? V1 is 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second. V2 is 1 into 10 power 8 meters per second. That is 3. So refractive index of second medium, refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium is 3. Now, refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium. What is N12 formula? V2 divided by V1. Okay. What is V2 now? 1 into 10 power 8 divided by V1. V1 is 3 into 10 power 8. 10 power 8, 10 power 8 cancels here also. It is going to be 1 by 3. Okay. And now they may ask in these they may ask here also, anything they can ask. You should be able to solve now. So now this 1 and 2 are, it may be any medium. Now let us take some medium as an example and solve some questions. So you know what they have given? Refractive index of glass with respect to water is 9 by 8 and the speed of light in water is 2.25 into 10 power 8 meters per second. What will be speed of light in glass? That is the question, right? So now what is just understand what is refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. It is V1 divided by V2. In the same way you derive formula for this one. Refractive index of glass with respect to water, it will be equal to speed of light in water divided by speed of light in glass. See 2 1 1 2 GW WG. Okay na? So now you use this formula. So what is refractive index of glass with respect to water? It is 9 by 8. 9 by 8 is equal to VW they gave. It is 2.25 into 10 power 8 divided by VG we have to find out. Correct? So now VG will send this side. VG into 9 by 8 is equal to 2.25 into 10 power 8. So VG will be is equal to 2.25 into 10 power 8 into 8 by 9. So this thing calculation I think you can do. Now let us take the next another way of asking the same question. So you know how they asked. See now. Speed of light in kerosene is 2.08 into 10 power 8 meters per second. Speed of light in diamond is 1.25 into 10 power 8 meters per second. What is the refractive index of kerosene with respect to diamond? And what is the refractive index of diamond with respect to kerosene? So refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, it will be V1 divided by V2. So refractive index of kerosene with respect to diamond will be V velocity of or speed of light in diamond divided by speed of light in kerosene. Now, what is speed of light in diamond? Diamond is 1.25 into 10 power 8 divided by speed of light in kerosene 2.08 into 10 power 8. It is going to be 125 divided by 208. Right? So now let us find refractive index of diamond with respect to kerosene. If you observe what is given here, that will be in the numerator. So what is here? K. So this will be in the numerator. Speed of light in kerosene divided by speed of light in diamond. What is speed of light in kerosene? 2.08 into 10 power 8 divided by speed of light in diamond. It is 1.25 into 10 power 8. It is going to be 208 divided by 125. Okay. If you observe these two medium refractive indices, if you observe, what can we observe is refractive index of kerosene with respect to diamond is inverse of refractive index of diamond with respect to kerosene. This you need to observe. Okay. So now let us solve next model question on refractive index, that is on the formula N21 refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium will be is equal to N2 divided by N1. Okay. So what they ask to find? They ask to find the refractive index of glass with respect to water. It will be refractive index of glass divided by refractive index of water. What is refractive index of glass they gave? It is 1.5. What is refractive index of water they gave? It is 1.3. So it is going to be 15 divided by 13. Somewhere it will be 1 point something. 1.1. Right. So now let us find out refractive index of water with respect to glass. It will be refractive index of water divided by refractive index of glass. It will be 1.3 divided by 1.5. It is 13 divided by 15. It is going to be 15 8 ja 120, 15 9 ja 135. So 0.8 something. Correct? So if you observe these two also, refractive index of glass with respect to water, water with respect to glass are inverse to each other. Right? Next problem. Let us take some more problems on this one. As many problems you practice, that much perfection you will get on any concept. Right? Speed of light in second medium is 2 times speed of light in first medium. Find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium and first medium with respect to second medium. Means there are first medium and second medium. Light is passing from first medium to second medium. Speed of light in second medium is 2 times. Means speed increased. Where speed will increase? Speed will increase when second medium is rarer medium. Correct? If it is rarer medium, it will be away from the normal like this. Correct? So here if you imagine speed as V1, here it will be V2, and they gave in the question as V2 is equal to 2V1. V2 is equal to 2V1. Now, refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. What is the formula? It is V1 divided by V2. V1 divided by V2 is nothing but 2V1. It is going to be 1 by 2. Next, refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. First medium with respect to second medium. First medium with respect to second medium. It will be V2 divided by V1. What is V2? V2 is 2V1 divided by V1. V1 cancels, it is going to be 2. So we have solved these many problems on refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium and second medium with respect to first medium. If we multiply N21 and N12, what we are going to get? We are going to get that as 1. See, N21. N21 will be, what is the formula? V1 divided by V2. N12 will be V2 divided by V1. V1, V2 gets cancelled. We are going to get it as 1. Okay. Next question. See, here a bit complicated questions will start from now. These three questions are questions that you need to think at least. So now, when light enters second medium from first medium, 60% of speed was remaining. Means When light enters from first medium to second medium, this is first medium, you imagine, and here this is V1, and 60% only remaining means speed got reduced. Speed got reduced means it should bend towards the normal. Where speed will get reduced? When it is passing from rarer to denser. Rarer to denser it is passing means refracted light ray should bend towards the normal. So it bend towards the normal. This you take it as V2. So they have said that 60% of speed was remaining means V2 is equal to 60% of V1, which implies V2 will be is equal to 0.6 V1. Now find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. Second with respect to first will be V1 divided by V2. V1 you can take it as V1 only. V2 is 0.6 V1. So it is going to be 1 by 0.6, 10 by 6, 5 by 3. Now, what is refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium? It will be V2 divided by V1. What is V2? V2 is 0.6 V1 divided by V1. It is going to be 0.6, 6 divided by 10, 3 divided by 5. This question you might have not got anywhere. Now, let us find out a next question. See what they asked. They gave refractive index of X medium with respect to Y medium, okay, as 2 by 3. And they have also given refractive index of Y medium with respect to Z medium as 4 by 3. Now they are asking us to find refractive index of Z with respect X with respect to Z and Z with respect to X. Correct? So now let us find out. Refractive index of X medium with respect to Y medium is, what is N21? Here I write, what is N21? N21 will be is equal to V1 divided by V2. Correct? So refractive index of X with respect to Y can be written as Vy divided by Vx, and that value they gave as 2 divided by 3. Now, Nyz can be written as Vz divided by Vy. That value they gave as 4 divided by 3. And now what do we want? We want refractive index of X with respect to Z. Correct? So how can we write that now? Refractive index of X with respect to Z will be written as Vz divided by Vx. Do we have this ratio now? We don't have this ratio. Can I write this ratio as Vz divided by Vy divided by Vx divided by Vy? Can I write like this? I can write like this. So Vz divided by Vy. Do we have this ratio? Yes. It is 4 divided by 3 whole divided by Vx divided by Vy. Do we have this ratio? No. We have Vy by Vx. It is 2 by 3. So Vx by Vy will be, it will be 3 divided by 2. So you send this ratio to numerator, it becomes 4 by 3 into 2 by 3. It is going to be 8 divided by 9. Hope you understood this question. This is the model question where so many children will miss and will make mistakes in the board examination. It may be XY or YZ or AB, glass water, water glass, any medium it may be. You should be able to solve. Okay. So now last question for this video, and after this we will prove that n is equal to c by v and n21 is equal to v1 by v2 are not different, they are same. This we are going to prove after this video. Okay. So now when light entered first medium from air, speed got reduced by 20%. Look at this one. This is first medium and this is air. Okay. Sir, first medium means what? When light passes from where the light is passing, that should be first medium. where refraction is happening, that should be second medium. This is the thing what we'll study in the normal refraction chapter. But let us try to imagine that this is a if this is first medium and this is second medium. When light passes from, just imagine that from air to medium number 1, then what is happening, the speed got reduced by 20%. 20% reduced means what, 80% is remaining, correct? So if here it is VA, here it is going to be 80% means V1 will be is equal to 0.8 VA. Okay. Now when the light passes from air to second medium, 1 and 2 are not first and second, just take it as numbers. Okay now. So now when light passed from air to second medium, what happened? Speed got reduced by 40%. 40% got reduced means 60% is remaining. So here V2, take this as VA, take this as V2. V2 is 60% means 0.6 VA. Now we have to find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. So this first medium and this second medium which we have taken, these two we have taken aside now. This one will be first medium and this one will be second medium. Okay. Now we have to find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. So like this, imagine that the speed in first medium is V1, speed in second medium is V2. So we have to find refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. It will be V1 divided by V2. How do we know V1 now? V1 is 0.8 times VA. V2 is 0.6 times VA. So VA gets cancelled. It is going to be 0.8 by 0.6, 8 by 6. It is going to be 4 by 3. So in the same way, if you want to find refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium, it is going to be 3 divided by 4. Okay. So why did I take first and second? Did you understand now? Because here it is first medium, it is second medium. That's why I have taken here as first medium and second medium. Okay. Now let us prove that n is equal to C by V and n21 is equal to n1 by n2, both are same. Okay. So n is equal to C by V. Correct? So n is equal to C by V. Here, why did we take C here? Because the first medium is common for every refraction. See, what is C here? This is air and this is any medium M, Vm. So first medium is air, speed of light in first medium, we will take it as V1, correct? Here V1 is nothing but C. Any medium you take, first medium will be air, correct? What is refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium? It is V1 divided by V2. What is first medium here? Always air only. That's why we have taken representation for speed of light in air as C. So n21 will be is equal to V1 by V2. V1 is nothing but always air here. So we have taken V1 as C and V2 as V in any medium. Okay na? This is how we can say that the refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium is same as absolute refractive index, but the first medium will be always air. So that's why we have taken first medium speed of light in first medium as C, common for all. Okay, I hope you enjoyed and learned solving problems on the formula n21 is equal to V1 by V2. In the next video, we are going to solve problems on refractive index n is equal to sin I divided by sin R. On this formula, we will solve some problems in the next video. Thank you. We'll meet in the next class.